let's get straight into it. No time like the present. Iver hain buin le. Buin le is the root. You'd never use it as buin le. Let's say ag buinch le is a very common example of how you would use it. And it essentially means to do with or associated with. So I know a lot of people, guys, have trouble with the verb buin. Why? Well, firstly, it can be pronounced in a few different ways in the past. It could be win, it could be one, it could be win. So that's firstly with the pronunciation, with the H. It can be tricky. But more so than that, it means extract by itself. But just like in English, how often are you going to be using the verb extract? Not that often, I presume. But it's used in the way of, let's say, to enjoy. I extract enjoyment out of something. Same with the verb benefit in English. I benefited from it. We would say vun made tarva as. Okay, I extracted benefit out of it. But anytime it's used with a le, because it's going to mean to do with or associated with again. Okay, so that can sound well. How would I use that? Once you see it in one or two example sentences, it becomes a lot easier. So, inyo vi me ag fécint RTE.ie agus vi a lán scéalta ag buinch leis an Uachtarán. So today I was looking at RTE.ie and there were a lot of stories to do with Ukraine, essentially, or associated with Ukraine, regarding Ukraine, almost. Okay, it's kind of like Madrid leis an Uachtarán. Slight difference, but not too much there. Another good one, Ní bhfuinneann sé lumsa. It doesn't have anything to do with me. Okay, it's not to do with me. Okay, it's not my business, essentially. Okay, bhfuinneann sé le lán chúisna difriúla. It has to do with a lot of different reasons or causes. Okay, so anytime you see buinle, it's just to do with, related to, right? I don't say it too often, but almost every other speaker I listen to, and when I'm doing stuff like this, listening back to podcasts, especially for Aish the Reach, you always hear it. People use it all the time, buinle. Again, not as buinle itself, because that's the root, and we don't use the root normally in Irish, but ag buinch le, bhuinche le, X, Y, and Z, it had to do with X, Y, and Z. Iver though, guys, ag tanu le, fairly simple one. This is just another way of saying ag sul le, okay, for looking forward to. Tá ag sul leis an tíre seachtaine, I'm looking forward to the weekends. Tá ag tanu leis an tíre seachtaine, also looking forward to. Little quiz question for you here. How do you say I'm really looking forward to? It's the same for both of them in terms of what you add. You just add gomor. Okay, so tá ag tanu gomor. The Rodaigan. The Igtanu is used a bit more in Ulster, but overall you hear it really across the dialects or across a lot of people who speak standard Irish. Iver a tree, guys, isn't a word, it's more so a rule and something